There was something that you were blind to that was being created in front of your very eyes. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunshine Tarot. Now, Tarot even. This is a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a preponderance of Aquarius in your chart. It's a general reading, so general reading rules apply. All the details of the reading are in the description down below. Have a read of that. But basically, timing's not absolute. Roles can be reversed. You know the score with that. The difference with my reading is it either is for you or it is not. Because there is a past and a present. And if the past and the present do not fit, don't try to make it fit. It's not for you this month. Have a look at your waxing and waning moon readings. Which I'll put links up at the end of the video on them annoying little cards, I think they're called, end screens. And basically, I would like you to come to this reading with a question. So have a think for a moment, pause the video if you have to, about all the questions that surround you and pick one of them, the most important one, focus upon it, energy in, energy out. But be aware of all of them because the cards will answer whatever they want to and not what you and I think is necessarily the most important question. So with no further ado, let me bring up the cards and you will see my shuffle video appearing here any moment now. So, okay, it looks like it's a bit of a testing time for you at the moment, Aquarius. There's some lies and deception that you're trying to see your way through at the moment. This central card here is pretty much the present. And you have all the equipment to do it, but you are being held back. You're being told to wait. There's more observation that you need to do. This, of course, is Artemis. And before she lets loose that arrow, she will study and aim and study and aim and just let the arrow go at the right moment. And it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, symbolized by Lucifer's Rufikal, who is very good at granting power, but also has a certain amount of revelation that he could give to a magician. So, Hanged Man here, revelation is coming. Okay, you just need to keep holding aim and trying to ignore or see through some of the lies and misdirections that there are around you at the moment. Because I know that you feel like there is a challenge coming. Okay, but this is a challenge that you can have victory over. This is a challenge that you are more than capable of meeting. And there are very many ways which you can do this. But you need to study because you need to find the right rules to apply to this situation. There's certain rules that apply to all situations. There's certain rules that will apply to specific situations. You know what they are, and it's for you to understand which rules you need to use right now because resolution's not going to come immediately here. Let's have a look at the past. Now, this card, this Ace of Pentacles, was in exactly the same position for the Capricorn reading. But here, I get the impression that you've got yourself into a situation where you felt warm, you felt protected, you felt chuffed. There was something in your possession, be it relationship or, yeah, you can't possess people, but I suppose you can possess a relationship. Because you have joint ownership over a relationship with whoever you have the relationship with. And again, I'm not necessarily saying relationship with a big R here. But there was something that you felt comforted by, that you had achieved, that the world had actually come around and helped set you onto your next phase of life quite nicely. Even if there's a lot of things put to balance. There's some strength that had been called on before, but for the moment could rest. Because where you were, you was okay. And it was about time. So let's see what the relevant distant past is. What's defining your... yeah, we have Two of Swords. There was something that you were blind to that was being created in front of your very eyes. And it was being created by somebody who was all that. You know, the King of Pentacles, supposed to be the best king of the deck. I don't personally think that, but you know, like the whole ideal man, the car, the job, the wealth. But what I'm getting more from this is something was being created right in front of you, being driven either by you or by somebody else, and it was put forward to the world. This is the Tower. And either there was something that you were blind to, or the world was blind to your efforts, because although you were pushing forward, with this, you have the strength to carry it through, there was more resistance than what you thought there would be, and there were certain things that you were choosing to be blind to. That Two of Swords, but it doesn't look like it necessarily matters. But I think whatever you were ignoring in the past, you need to pay attention to now. So that's the distant past. The recent past, we have you've coming from this protected, well, feeling stable, feeling like, yeah, I'm okay, I can work from here. That protected feeling is very important. So at some point you are obviously feeling unprotected, exposed, for that feeling to be so important. But you had a chance to soar within this, but you found it more of a balancing act than you needed to, and that you were alone in your responsibilities in this and needing to be aware of what was coming at you from all angles. Okay, so that feeling protected, there was definitely something that you needed to feel protected against. Five of Swords as well here. Possibly a Leo with Sabnok being there. There was confrontation, there was argument, but there was also a chance for you to express your power. But maybe in your act of balancing, you overexpressed your power, because I feel there was someone who had to have blind trust in you. And so we've got a Knight of Swords and a King of Swords here. Either you had blind trust in someone, or someone had blind trust in you, but a choice came where you had to cut them out. And then all of a sudden, when you cut them out, or they cut you out, things started moving really, really fast. And you were guided by your intuition, but you were dissatisfied with where you were heading. It's almost like you was working all the time and racing forward to work all the time, and you received news of some minor progress or another, but you weren't that interested. It was like, yeah, is that it? Is that, after everything that I've done, is that all I've got? Is that the only place I've managed to travel to? But like I say, you're in a waiting period at the moment. Hanged Man down here. So there's and Hanged Man at the present as well. Get my fingers working. Try to chill out about the anxiety of what's going on right now, because there are secrets that are being revealed to you at the moment that give you a whole new direction. And yeah, somebody, Seven of Swords with the Moon, somebody's been playing fast and loose with the truth, but you coming aware of that, again, we've got this Archer imagery, we've got this focusing imagery. It may have caused you anxiety, but it's helped bring the tools that you need in the world to come round to you. And I also feel like there's a point where you've just gone, yeah, I'm not playing this game anymore. Well, you might not be playing the game, but you're not doing much of anything in the near future, because there is a waiting time for you. But you will find a way to make peace here. Okay, so yeah, you've been hurt by this, but you will find a way to make peace. Now, make peace with the situation does not necessarily mean make peace with them, whoever you've been having this argument and confrontation with. But there is an element of being able to make peace and being able to move on. It's going to take work. But now you are armed with some secret knowledges, some information, because where was that page of wands? There was news coming to you somewhere around here that makes you go, okay, right, I know how I'm moving forward. And there's certain things where you can't necessarily see what the answer is, but you feel here's the right way to go, here's the right way to aim, because motion is coming soon. Okay, I think you may be making peace more with a situation than with a person, because you're not blind to what they've been doing, what's been going on anymore. And pretty soon you will be taking off your own mask and just showing how much you can exercise your own power and command the elements, command the world around you in your own benefit. There is assistance coming to you. And yeah, it's going to be a stressful time, but this is very much giving you the tools to move on to whatever your next piece of life is. There's a confrontation coming and you need to dive into it as soon as you have the right news and the right information to move forward. We have the Three of Pentacles, so the skill of unpicking all the ins and outs of what you've been told. And it's a dragon or Hydra guarding the golden fleece. Healing. Okay, so do the work, offer it up to the universe. You're going to get some wish fulfillment out of this. Things will move fast once they start moving. But it's only once you've got all the information together and you go, yeah, this feels like the right way forward, go. Okay, but yes, you're in a waiting period just at the moment. Your go time is not that far away, to be honest. I mean, other people are seeing how precariously things are balanced for you, but it's time that you put your foot down, because there is happiness and support around you. 10 of Cups here. And if you kick up a fuss about whatever this is, at the right moment, you are going to benefit from it. Because you're worried that it's just going to freeze everything around you and that you're working for nothing. And like, because of your actions, the grass is greener somewhere else. It's not because of your actions. I mean, to a point, yeah, we all co-create. So there is an element of you have the responsibility, but you're not the person who lied to you. You may have been blind to certain things, but you have not lied to you. But there is a whole new beginning coming. So I think if this is somebody, you're going to be cutting them out, or you're going to be cutting a situation out and reach a whole new level of understanding with whoever this person you're having a row is. And I don't think that, it's a relationship with a capital R. It's something more, it's irrelevant of a love life. It's got nothing to do with a love life. But yeah, 7 of Cups, plenty of options. You know, I was saying there's got nothing to do with a love life. Well, there's plenty of other fish in the sea. The Chariot, things are moving. 7 of Wands, you're planning, ready to move forward in a defensive fashion. So, yeah, whoever you're having this row with, there has been some lies. Bear in mind, I don't necessarily see that the person that you are in a row with is the person who has lied to you. I would like to say there is an equal possibility that they were lied to and have passed those lies on to you unbeknowing. The worst they've done is the equivalent of handling stolen goods. They may have told you lies in good faith. That's one option. The other option is they're a liar, you know, but there's lies around them. I'm not sure it's their lies. I'm not sure it's not, but I'm not sure it is. So bear that in mind. And that's why You've got to, at the moment, right now, study very carefully. You're taking aim. You're waiting for the slightest movement. Let's see what the oracle cards say. That was all pretty succinct, really. This situation, wherever it is, it's going to sort itself out. Be careful about assigning blame too quickly. With all this swords energy that was going on, do not assign blame too quickly. This person might be lying, or this person might have been lied to and is passing that on to you. So, the Angel of Freedom. I am always free to choose love, independence, and creativity. Yeah, you're cutting something out, most definitely. Confidence is your key to success, and don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so whatever it is that you were blind to, yeah, you know that now. Okay, get over it. It's as simple as that. Because it's time that you're coming, you are going to be renewing your life, and it will be blossoming. But there is history that needs to be overcome, deception that needs to be overcome, and some punishment that needs to occur. Now, interestingly, I don't see the Justice card in here, and I don't see that you are necessarily well, with that Magician card, you might be a tool of the punishment, but you don't have to be. If you don't want to go there, don't go there, because it's more important that you are working onto your new future, which I've just realized I didn't do, than the actual potential future. If you're slaying your dragons, you are left on your own to find your own inner light on this, but things start moving, things start changing for the better. So I'm seeing that being left on your own is not a long thing. You might even take a day or two to yourself just to go, yeah, I need to process this. But it's more about finding your own inner light. But things will come around slowly but surely. And there's a King of Wands here. You will be able to see the future quite clearly. It's either you being the King of Wands, being able to surge forward, or someone coming in to help that surge forward. I feel it's almost like there's a group of you all collectively becoming the King of Wands. When I say group, I don't feel a large group, 3, maybe 4 people. Right, but yeah, there's conflict. But we can't get over that. The passions have been running high. Let's see what this one is. But time to walk away, walking away. Let's see what the gods have got to say. Yes, walking away, create Nematona, sacred space, create a space for yourself. But it is coming together. The people that you need with you will be coming together with you. It is time for facing fear, getting rid of the family stuff. And bear in mind, on the base of the deck, we have 6 of Cups. When I say family stuff, ancestral patterns, like patterns that echo through families. Of course, we're coming up to Christmas, but a lot of the readings seem to be showing these family patterns for December. But we have your card on the bottom of the deck here, the Star. We've got a Knight of Swords, we've got the 6 of Cups. So there's choosing what you need to take with you that's good from the past, and just leave the rest of it, because there is love here for you. So maybe there is. I don't think this is the relationship with the big R that I've been talking about, but that love is there for you. So that King of Wands might be new love coming in. If there's love already there, then I would say it's almost like you've leveled up. So you've completed level 13 of your relationship, and now you've faced the recent big boss, and now you're going on to level 14. But yeah, you are being called with this Moon card, with this Star card, there was a couple of other things around. With that Hermit of looking within your own light, you are being called to some form of mysticism, to some form of mystical way of looking at it. As soon as you get the right key, as soon as you almost surrender this to the world, going, right, I know everything that I need to know now. What's next? What do? The universe will show you, and it will show you by an answer that comes from deep within you, and your kingdom will be expanding. So, I've no idea what to title all of this. Swords at the ready. But if this means anything to you, Aquarius, please do comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there. There will be a tab this side in a minute with your waxing moon reading, and if you watch this after the full moon, your waning moon reading will be there as well. Click subscribe, and yeah, you are in a holding pattern at the moment. That's fine. All right. Good luck. Cheers.